Welcome you guys back into my nice and beautiful video. So today we're talking about making sure that no matter what, that we're growing and that we're positive and that we're actually sending messages of abundance to the universe that we see. So making sure every single day you guys must understand that as I really grow myself every single day, I'm always looking for better ways of ideas. I'm always looking to help myself to grow. I'm always making sure that no matter what, that you guys receive the best quality videos that I can produce for you guys, to make sure that no matter what, that it's everything that I can do for myself at the moment. So making sure that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways to improve. I'm looking to understand that no matter what, that there's always something to say if you say it differently. So if you're saying something differently every single day, you're looking for new ideas and you're looking for new prosperity in your life every single day. So what I've learned something in terms of areas of business where you have to understand straight away, you have to be giving all of your services and you have to be giving everything of yourself and all your money you have to give to other people so that you can benefit from something in terms of wisdom for this life, so that you can give something of abundance to your life. I mean, in a sense, so for myself especially, I'm understanding every single day, I'm looking for that nice and beautiful, abundant feel of brutality, of being able to grasp something, to give a brutal way of life in terms of living. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, that when I give you a brutal way of life, I give you wisdom, I give you knowledge, I give you something that you need to succeed with. So making sure all the time that no matter what I'm doing every single day is I'm always focusing and I'm always never frustrating myself, but I'm looking to have a greater time with myself. I'm looking to have a better individuality in terms of originality in terms of my life. So making sure that I'm always prospering in something. I'm prospering in the English, I'm prospering in communicational skills with you guys. So I'm actually talking much greater than I can talk. I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I move throughout life, I'm looking for different areas of being. I'm looking for different areas of doing something. But I always want to be more interactive with you guys out there. So please hit the subscribe button below, guys, so you guys can actually get some of my videos, so I can actually do a greater job for you, and so I can actually go and give a service, and so I can actually do a nice and beautiful way of life. So I'm saying that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, or as what's important for me is just finishing up this video and just making sure that no matter what, that I have music production to do also. And I'm making sure no matter what, that I'm planning everything in an audio program anyway. So making sure that what I want to do all the time is focus upon helping myself to deliver information services. So making sure that as I go and grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways of dealing with my life, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm moving on with the subject. So making sure that no matter what, that this video is nice and beautiful, because I feel every single day I have more audio programs coming in anyway. So making sure that I'm practicing my audio program. I'm practicing with my audio programs a lot these days. So what I'm doing with my audio programs is I'm listening to the feel of life, and my feel of life is telling me to keep going every single day with different ways of life and different ways of being. Every single day I'm learning something new to give you guys. So no matter what, I'm looking for better ways of dealing with myself. So I always have to find new words for encouragement for myself in different ways to strategize and to help you guys to succeed differently. So I'm looking for something to help myself with every single day, with new courage and new abilities, yeah? So make sure you guys understand that no matter what I do today, I'm looking for new successful points. I'm looking to become abundant. I'm looking to become something much greater for myself today. So I'm making sure that no matter what, I have to go and understand that my business is giving money. And the more money I give, the better for me. So I'm understanding that no matter what, recently I applied for Nicky Romero's courses online, and he's a music producer. So he's someone well known in the music industry. So making sure that no matter what, I gave him some money so he can teach me something about music. So no matter what, so far he's fulfilling up his promises, and making sure you understand that no matter what, that if you give money for knowledge, you will always get what you need. I promise you. The value of everything that you give in life is what you are. So what you give is what you are. But you must understand every single day I'm learning to have a business with myself over here. I'm looking to have that nice and beautiful attention span all the time. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm growing myself and I'm having a nice and beautiful blissful time with myself in the process of life. So making sure that no matter what I do something nice and beautiful for myself. I make sure every single day I'm learning very quickly about how to just talk positively, because if you're talking positively, I promise you positivity is much better than negativity ever will be. I promise you must understand that. So every single day, learn how to actually become abundant for yourself by talking positively with yourself all day long. That's what you guys need to do. You guys need to be able to frustrate nobody but yourselves, to have good frustration only, to make sure that no matter what, that you're learning how to skyrocket in your business every single day, and you're learning how to have much more money in the process of your business. Because no matter what, that you guys need to understand, eventually the 9 to 5 work is going to give you some more money. And what do you do with money? You throw it into education. You throw it into your education to have much more education about everything, and then eventually you become a rising star. It's just that simple. Education makes you a rising star. The more you throw money into education, the more you become a rising star. I understand? It's just that simple. People who never want to learn from other people, people who never want to grow, are people who never ever make this life worth it. So make sure you're somebody who makes life worth it, guys. So making sure every single day that if you're learning something today, that you're actually learning how to actually grow yourself in the process of giving. You must be giving words. You must be giving your time. You must be giving something of your life every single day of your life. You must be enjoying yourself, and you must be enjoying your life all the time. So make sure that no matter what, that every single day you're learning much more quickly how to actually talk on camera and how to actually be much more greater with yourself. And becoming abundant is the number one way today. So no matter what, make sure your health is number one, and make sure that you never smoke cigarettes. I understand straight away that my dad smokes cigarettes a lot in terms of the house over here. But guess what? Unfortunately, my house is in my words. I'm never living in his house. I'm living in the house of my words. So no matter what, everything's in this life never free. This life is never free. But what's for free is the information you give in terms of the words. The words is free. Your words will always be for free. You can always find a free course somewhere saying the same thing for free. So no matter what, if you want to understand something, it's much more how you feel. That no matter what, that you can always do it for free. You never have to give other people money when you can do it yourself. You just have to learn yourself how to do it with yourself. And you have to learn what actually becomes abundant with yourself and what's abundant in your life with yourself, to make sure that no matter what, that you can see straight away how good you have to be in terms of life to just become someone much more prosperous in terms of your life. So make sure you understand to apply all the skills and techniques from those videos right away, so you can understand straight away to become someone far greater for yourself. And then guess what? It manifests through time. Through time, you're actually talking about it. And as you talk about it, you're actually planning it. And as you plan it, it manifests for you. And suddenly you're at Tomorrowland, and you're at these places, and you're at these massive places playing festivals everywhere, because you're somebody now. You're somebody now. So make sure you understand that you never ever give up. Just never give up. Just keep going and keep thriving, and keep making sure that you're making time for that. But the more alone you are, the more alone you are, the better for you. The more you can make music alone, or be alone throughout life, the more you succeed. So the best thing that is happening to you right now is find a way to be alone with yourself much more, so that you can increase your legacy, so you can increase your prosperity right now. Because that's what's the key for you. The key for you is making sure that you're learning very quickly about how to become a rising star right now. Because that's how you actually learn how to grow right now. So no matter what, that life coaching is a nice and beautiful way and a pathway for you right now to be someone far greater than you are. Just make sure you understand that no matter what, that you're starting with the letter I first, and that way you're learning much more quicker about life and how to actually deal with life much greater and greater for yourself, to make sure that no matter what, that your business is up and running all the time, and that you're always focusing on a greater way. In the sense that no matter what, every single day, focus on understanding that no matter what, that your life is manifesting. I promise you. The more words you speak, the more you manifest the life you want, really. All that vision board stuff that you have in your house and that you had before, and that's in your Mega Drive, you're going to achieve it if you speak more words. I promise you, somewhere out there, you're going to achieve it, because you're going to have the money to go. And you're going to be where you want to go. You understand? And DJing at festivals is my nice and beautiful vision board dream as well. So I'm understanding every single day, I have a new dream all the time. I'm making sure every single time I'm learning how to manifest my beautiful dream. So every single day you must understand, you must make new goals every single day. What do you want? And go and achieve your goals. You understand? So every single day you must understand that no matter what happens, that your life is abundant if you make it abundant for yourself. And then make sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly about how to become a rising star. Because guess what, Branch, those people who can speak English like I can are the ones that can go all the way up. I mean, so no matter what, all the way up. I mean, you understand that song? Branch, you must understand straight away. You must understand how to grow. I mean, you must understand every single day to love your life much more, and you must understand how to actually grow yourself. So make sure you understand that no matter what you do today, that your life is getting better. I promise you. I promise you, as long as you're alive, and speaking more words, I promise you, your life is getting more better. I promise you, every single day, your life is getting much better as an individual, and as a person. I promise you. Although you have to showcase yourself, and you have to show more for it. Because you have to show more abundance for yourself, and you have to show that you have more abundance before you actually get more successful. Because you understand? Because now, every single day, I'm understanding on YouTube and everything, I have to start tagging my videos. I have to start doing much more on videos. I have to start doing everything much more. And no matter what, I give it a go. I give it a go. Because guess what? Actually, it's much more worth it. Actually, it's much more worth it that I give everything a go. I start really dwelling upon these better videos and better ways of dealing with stuff and better ways of dealing with everything that I'm doing. I understand? And I put all these nice and beautiful videos together into one video, and I post it up online somewhere, and you guys can enjoy. I understand? So no matter what, it's much more how it is, yeah? So no matter what, every single day I'm learning very quickly about how to become a superstar. But to become a superstar, you guys have to treasure yourself. You have to learn how to focus, and you have to learn how to increase your vigor and your strength, and you have to understand how to talk words, and you have to talk words much more. So every single day you have to have a business of some kind, and you have to be doing something around business, and you have to understand to make yourself somebody. But I feel that times are changing, and times are changing in my favor. But my 20s, I'm winning. I'm winning my 20s, and my teenage years, I totally lost out in my teenage years. But did I really? Rosh, now guess what? Rosh, for most of my teenage years, Rosh, you must understand that at 19, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and I stopped alcohol at 20. I stopped alcohol at 19. So I'm winning my teenage years. I'm winning my teenage years. I'm winning my 20s. I'm winning my child days in terms of childhood days, and I'm winning totally throughout life so far. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, I'm winning. But from 20 to 25, I lost. I mean, from 15 to 19, I lost totally. But I never lost anything. I never lost anything totally. I promise you, I never lost anything. So I'm making sure I'm always winning. I'm always making sure that my life is improving. But if your life is improving, what today can you do to make sure your life can get better? Because you have to read, and you have to go and read much more, and you have to go and talk it out much more with yourself. And you have to be planning your life ahead of the game right now. And you have to understand straight away, you have to get ahead of the game right now. And you have to understand right now is where time has your grievances and your way of life. So you have no grievances, but you have to understand that you have to go and really find foundation in what you're saying every single day. And you have to understand that you have to let it out and exasperate it. I mean, you have to understand straight away, you have to grow those words of yours is what I'm talking about. And you have to understand every single day, you have to learn those beautiful ways of life in terms of words. And you have to understand straight away the vocabularies of life. And you have to give it. I mean, you have to give all that nice and beautiful stuff every single day. You have to learn how to stimulate your mind. So when I read from other people, actually they may never necessarily give me ideas from the spot, but they're giving me ideas. But then they stimulate my mindset for something else in terms of some other ideas. I mean, they're saying, they give me some other type of ideas about what's going on. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about that as well. So I'm understanding straight away that I'm growing prosperity in my life. But if you want to grow prosperity in your life, you have to be successful, and there's no other way. But I'm finding plenty of people who are more successful than me, and I'm reading from them. I'm studying from them. I'm a student of theirs. I'm learning to study people. I'm learning that there's plenty of people out there that are more successful than me. I admit it. I admit it. I promise there's plenty of people who are more vegan than me, who are much more, let's say, money and have much more money than me. But you must understand they have more real estate than me. probably should have more kids than me. I probably should have more wives than me. I probably should have more brothers and sisters than me. I mean, you're saying, I mean, there's plenty of people out there who have more muscles than me too. I mean, you're saying, I'm very probably there's people out there who have more teeth than me. I mean, you're saying, probably you must understand. Probably there's people out there who have more beard than me in life. I mean, you're saying, I promise you. Probably there's people out there who have no hair on their legs more than me. I mean, you understand? Probably it's just the kind of way it is. You understand? Probably there's people who are just like that. Probably there's people who are less hairier than me in life. I understand? So no matter what I do, is I'm learning very quickly about life, yeah? And I'm learning how to actually grow myself. Probably there's people out there who have had more sex than me in life. You understand? Probably there's people out there, probably it's just success is at your doorstep. I understand? So no matter what, you must understand that there are people out there who are traveling more around life than me in life. Probably you must understand, although, guess what? Probably that's why we have to understand straight away that I'm somebody that they never met. Probably I'm somebody new. Probably there's nobody else that has this face other than Daniel Milivojevic. Probably there's nobody else that has my lifestyle except I do. I'm the only one that has my lifestyle. I'm the only one that has my story. Probably you can never ever judge me. Probably you can never judge me. Probably all you can do is say that the word I is everything. Probably everything is the word I. Probably of course you can judge my word I. Probably my word I is all that I am. I promise you, every single day I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to actually become much more. And because I'm actually becoming much more, I'm learning how to be on video. I'm learning how to throw myself out of video. I'm learning how to become much more successful. And I'm finding foundation within myself to succeed differently. And I'm learning how to persuade myself to love my life. And I'm learning to be on top of the game. Because I never want to die. I never want to die out. Because that's how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that if I can give much more of myself, I give much more of myself. And I'm not losing. I'm never losing anything for what I'm doing. I'm extracting audios. I'm extracting everything I can from these videos. And guess what's happening? I'm doing a greater job for myself in the process. I mean, in a sense, so as I really grow myself, I'm learning how to grow myself and other people. I'm learning how to do the best job I can. I'm making sure every single day I'm learning how to grow myself in the best kind of ways. And every single day I'm learning how to maneuver throughout life. So yes, what I need to do is I need to be alone much more. I need to be alone much more. I need to actually have much more time to myself to do my music production and to learn something. And to give much more money to what I need to do. And I understand straight away that I need to be silent. I need to be more silent with my life. I understand I need to be more silent in some areas of my life so I can go and be much more successful. So I can actually understand something. I've already told you guys a lot about that. I make sure every single day I'm learning very quickly how to move on. I'm making sure every single day I'm learning how to grow myself in a nice and beautiful direction. I'm making sure every single day I'm learning how to grow myself in the best kind of ways. And I'm just dwelling upon life. I'm dwelling upon life much better. And I'm learning how to actually give you guys the best kind of content in the planet. So what I want to do every single day of my life is become successful. So what I need to do to become successful is talk more positively every single day, and every single moment of my life has to be a positive note. I have to be a positive note all my life. I have to be a positive melody. I have to be a C major. You understand? I have to be a C major. I have to be a major chord. You understand? I have to understand straight away I have to be something much greater. You understand? So every single day, da 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 da, da 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 da, because that's a major. You understand? Dun 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 dun, which that's a major. You understand? Which that's a major melody. Which you must understand. So no matter what, if you understand straight away how to go and grow yourself differently, that it can also be a minor melody. Which it can be a minor, but I choose to be a major melody. And then guess what? Probably every single day you must understand that if you want to go and understand something about life, that you're enjoying your life. I mean, be enjoying your life much more. I mean, be able to understand straight away that life wants to make you to give money. I mean, give money. I mean, the more money you give, I mean, guess what happens? I mean, guess what happens to the people who give more money? Or they become more successful. Or the more money you give, the more money you have in life. You must understand that. You must understand how to actually give money. So go the freeway. Go the freeway as much as you can. And go and understand how to learn. Learn how to grow. But guess what? Every single day, you must understand that no matter what happens, that life is happening to everybody. And you must understand that everybody's on a different pathway. So it just depends what your life has amounted to. So everybody's different. And if they die early, it's because they chose that. They chose that lifestyle. You understand? They chose it. Nobody chose it for them. Nobody chose it for them. Nobody chose it for him and her or them or whatever it is. Although that's how it is. But if you grow up around people who are going downhill, then that's what you are. Understand? You are something that is uphill. You're going uphill. You're Jack and Jill climb up the hill. But we are never tumbling over after. We are fucking going all the way up. In a sense, so no matter what, every single day, just learn how to focus on your nice and beautiful strength, because all the way up, because every single day, I'm learning that nice and beautiful way of life. I'm making sure every single day I'm learning that nice and beautiful faith. I have faith. I have a dream. I have something that I want to say. I have something I want to do, because I'm actually manifesting a dream. Yeah, I'm manifesting something for my life. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning how to grow. And because I can learn how to grow, I can learn how to become much greater. But I have to work. I have to work to be able to have all that I want to have. And I have to give of myself, yeah? I have to give of myself. So if you're living on the allowance all your life, guess what happens? Eventually, you're going to say, hey, so let's stop the allowance and let's just go get more money to pour into my business, because I understand that I'm at a certain level right now where I need to do it. You're going to come to a certain level and you're going to come to a certain stage of your life and you're going to say, hey, it's never even worth being on allowance anymore. Because I understand that if I go for a 9-to-5 job, I have more reasons to get more money now. Understand? I have more reasons. So if you have more reasons to get more money, you'll actually do that for yourself. But those people who have no reasons to get money, never have money. Understand? You must understand that you must have reasons to get more money, but make sure you understand straight away that you have to go and understand straight away how to actually become better. But if you have reasons to have money while being on the allowance, that's different. Although make sure you understand that no matter what, you're never on the allowance. In a sense, to make sure you understand that, like I am, I'm on the allowance at the moment, but make sure you understand that yourself, you must never be on the allowance. Because at the moment, I'm looking for a 9-to-5 job. I'm looking for a 9-to-5 job, but I have something that I love to do already. All my life, I have something I want to do. Many people are working 9-to-5 and they have nothing that they want to do. They have nothing that they want to do in life. What they do at the 9-to-5 is they work 9-to-5 and they come home and they smoke cigarettes all day long, or they watch TV, or they hang around with other people. They have nothing that they want to do. Danny Milivojevic may work the 9-to-5, but then comes and does a life coaching video or does his music production or something like that. But I have something to do at least. You understand? But I never go hang around with other people. I never need to hang around with other people. You understand? I find myself alone. I find myself going alone. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf, believe me. But I love having my time alone. Nothing is going to stop me. Nothing can stop me. In a sense, so make sure you understand that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for a better way. I'm looking to understand that, yes, I can pull the trigger and I can say, hey, once a month, I put YouTube videos on. But no, I never want to do once a month. I want to do every single day. I want to put videos of 1-hour videos of Danny Milivojevic online, so you guys can understand me, because I'm anyway working. I'm still working now. This is my work. Life coaching is my work. In a sense, I have to go do basketball videos. I have to go and do something different that I've never done before. I want to travel somewhere new that I've never been before, so I can give a nice and beautiful content. So I can give nice and beautiful content to people, so I can actually understand how to love my life and how to grow. In a sense, so every single day I'm learning how to grow myself differently. I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I'm growing differently, I'm learning how to penetrate people with the best aspects of life, yeah? And then guess what? The more alone you are, the more people know what you're really doing. And because they don't know what you're really doing, that means more success in your bag. Because silence speaks louder than words, I promise you. Silence speaks louder than words. The more silent you are throughout life, and the better you are, the better you feel. You must understand. So try to actually every single day find something to do in your life and try to coach people daily. Try to give people daily encouragement. In a sense, so make sure every single day that you find yourself around people that actually matter toward your life. Understand? Make sure you understand that no matter what you do every single day, that you find yourself never ever doing anything other than your words. Understand? Do your words. Just understand that. If you're just doing words all day long, you're going to find a way. You're going to find a way to love life. Every single day I'm looking for better words. I'm looking to orchestrate myself around people. But soon I get to go to Pitt Street Mall and I get to go and give a busking performance. They're going to find me. People are going to find me, and guess what happens? They can kill me too. They can kill me because I'm somebody who loves life. They're saying, but guess what? I'll let it be that way. I have every right to go and stand up and to do my busking performances. But every single day, it's more how it is. And if I go and do that, then I understand my dad over here. I understand I have to leave him behind. That's life, isn't it? What's more worthy of me? Is it my dad or is it my busking performances? Guess what? My busking performances is much more. My busking performances is much more. I have much more of purpose doing my busking performances than staying home with my dad, because my dad is in his room right now. Where am I doing? Is it much more worthy of me doing this video for you, or is it much more worthy to just be with my dad now? It's much more worthy for me to be doing this video for you than to be with my dad. I promise you. So every single day, just learn how to understand that. Because my dad's going to die anyway. My dad's going from this world. So no matter what happens, I have to do this video for you anyway. Regardless of him. If he wants to hang out with me, he can come to me. You understand? So every single day, understand straight away that no matter what I'm doing a higher purpose here, aren't I? So anything that's a higher purpose is music and life coaching for me. So if I move away to do life coaching, then guess what? I have to. I realize if I want to go around Australia doing life coaching around Australia, then I can. But I can also do it here. But what's much more of a higher purpose? Right here is a higher purpose for me. Because at least I'm with my dad. In a sense, so traveling around Australia is not as important for me as my dad is. My dad is more important than Australia. I understand? I promise you. I'd rather be with my dad than go around Australia. I understand? Because he is only here for a certain period of time. I understand? So no matter what, I have to go and do better anyway. But as soon as the nice and beautiful lockdown over here in Australia goes away, I'm going back to Q-Space Hotel over there, because guess what? I promise you I have Cabramatta here. I have Cabramatta. And at Cabramatta, guess what I'm doing? I'm doing life coaching. I'm doing life coaching in front of Asian people, yeah. I promise you now, how many days do I want to be doing it? I promise you for as long as possible. But I'm actually going to Parramatta first. I'm going to new spots around town. I'm going to somewhere new. I'm going to go somewhere new and do my nice and beautiful performance somewhere new, where I've never done it before. And that's much more for me than doing it at the same place. There's plenty of places around Australia I can go, in Sydney, Australia, where I can stand and sit down on a nice and beautiful busking performance somewhere where there's never many people, where it's for free for me to do it. There's plenty of places, but I have to travel there. I have to travel to all those places. And now it's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly how to become much more, yeah? So every single day I'm learning how to actually dwell upon my life much greater. And I'm learning how to actually dwell upon everything much better for myself. So every single day I'm learning how to grow myself much greater. So as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways of improving. I'm making sure that no matter what, that my life is going uphill. I'm making sure I'm actually growing in terms of differences, and I'm actually learning how to talk. I'm learning how to talk much more words. So in the process of doing everything, somebody out there is going to see and is going to say, hey, no, Danny Milivojevic is successful. and then they want to be with me. Eventually they want to be with me because I'm showing so much more success. I mean, you're saying, that's it. They want to be with me because I'm successful, and that's it. And that's it. Now, because I'm successful, I'm learning much more techniques and skills every single day. I'm learning how to have a business for myself. I'm learning how to make money and how to thrive throughout life. And that's it. I mean, what else do you want? I mean, you're saying, although business happens to the best of us, so what we need to do is learn how to educate ourselves and how to give more money. So the more money you give, the more successful you are. I mean, is it plain and simple? It's plain and simple. You must understand. So for myself, I have money. I give it toward my music production. I give it toward making events around people. I give it toward my promotions. And that's it. I mean, give it toward your promotions and making events around people, and toward your music and life coaching skills. I mean, and anyway, I promise you, now that's how you're actually becoming successful. But then you have family as well, to give money towards family. I mean, give your family money. I mean, give your family some money. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, I'm actually always understanding something, that there's also physical health, giving money. I mean, giving money for physical health. You never need to give money for physical health. But physical health, yes, you're giving money for food and drinks, and accommodation, and transport. That's something different. And clothing. I mean, understand? So every single day you must understand that money goes to those places. Then education too. Education is another one where you give money. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, there is no holidays. I mean, we never go for holidays. I mean, we go for working holidays. So make sure you understand straight away that there's a big business going on. And the business of life coaching is the best life coaching ability that you can do. And it's the best business in the world, which is life coaching. I mean, life coaches are everywhere, but make sure you understand that most people call themselves entrepreneurs, but they're wishing to become a better entrepreneur. I mean, and you must understand that no matter what, every single day, wish to become a better entrepreneur for yourself. I promise you, every single day, make sure you understand that no matter what, call yourself an entrepreneur. Why not? I see, why not? I mean, make sure you understand every single day, work for it. I mean, work for something that's actually working in your favor. I mean, make sure you understand, I'm working in your favor. I'm probably reaching down into your life right now and somehow giving you ideas that you've never learned before. I'm giving you some sort of ideas. I'm throwing everything at you right now. I'm throwing all these ideas at you. I'm throwing ideas from my life story and your life story together, and I'm making sure that we're both touching line in terms of touchdowns in our life. I understand? I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm throwing everything at this video in terms of ideas. So I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm taking myself out on a journey. I'm taking myself out and about. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly about how to be a star much more. But how to be a star, I mean, you must understand, you have to go on TV shows. I mean, to be on TV shows is how to be a star. But if you can go on a TV show, if you can get on a TV show and advertise yourself on a bus promotion, and guess what, now you can be a star, and keep it up. You must understand, it's very easy to become a popular TV star. All you have to do is get on TV. Get on TV first. And then just keep rolling the footage and keep putting money into that business. And keep putting money into the business, and you're going to be a rolling star. I promise you. Every single day you must understand that what's important for life is understanding that no matter what, that you're going to make the best kind of business in the world that you can, by learning every single day that what you need to do is understand that business comes to those who work for it. So work for your business and work for your life. But make sure you understand that no matter what, that you have to compete with a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there who have much more popularity than you do. And guess what? The competition is high. The competition is high. And you have to really, really do something special. I mean, that's what I'm going to say. I mean, you must understand. So it's possible. It's possible for you to become something much greater for yourself. It's possible. But you must understand that no matter what I do, every single day I'm learning how to focus much greater, yeah? I'm learning how to make much more art forms. I'm looking to understand straight away that my life is going above and beyond. I mean, in a sense, I'm always radical redemption in better ways. I mean, in a sense, no matter what I do, I'm making sure that every single day I'm learning how to develop my freedom. I'm learning how to grow up. I'm learning how to never throw away my money. I mean, I'm learning how to keep my money, but also how to give it. And now I have to give it. I have to give more of my money anyway to have a better business. Now that's how it is. That's how it is. But make sure you understand that no matter what, if you keep your money in the bank, then it's doing nothing. I understand? So you have to give it away. You have to give away money, you have to make some more money, and you have to give it away. And make more money and give it away. And your life is going by in the meantime. But at least you're becoming better in terms of your life. And you're becoming a better version, yeah? And that's it. You're just becoming a better version every single day of your life. And no matter what you're doing is you're focusing on a greater way of life for yourself, and you're focusing on making sure that you have a nice and beautiful assumption that you're a rising star. And because you're a rising star, that you have fame and fortune in some part of life, and that no matter what, nobody can take it away from you. In a sense, so you're learning something special. You're learning the game of life. You're learning how to actually become the best version of yourself. And that's all that's important for you. That's all that's important. In a sense, so every single day, you're learning how to understand straight away that you need to do something around life. And give all you can. Give as much as you can in terms of life to make sure that you're prospering in terms of life, so you can go and do greater, is what I mean. So no matter what, every single day, learn how to just dwell upon living life much more. And that way you just dive into it, and dive into something, and then be giving those skills. Be giving the courage every single day of your life. And be showing up daily, and start doing your Instagram daily much more, and start really experiencing life more, and start really being advantageous. Start traveling somewhere to go and do your busking performance in terms of life, and to be doing your branding photos. Look online and start really branding yourself somewhere. But no matter what, try your life out first. Try to expand your life as much as you can into success, but put time into words. Put your time into words. Just remember that. Remember, everything I did in this video of 35 to 37 minutes and more is going into words. Understand? Everything's going to words. I'm putting it into a video. I put everything into a video of words. In a video, I'm understanding I never did waste my time in these 37 minutes of my life. I never did waste my time. The video is 37 minutes long. I never did waste my time, did I? It went into words. It went into videos. You must understand that. My words go into videos and go into time, and I'm always coaching myself like this because I'm looking for better ways to explain life. And I'm in front of you. I'm very confident, aren't I? But I'm learning very quickly upon understanding that 5 years ago I was right there. And I was not as confident as this time. I was never as confident as this guy right here. I was much more slow. I was so much slower. And I was acting like something big, but I was nothing comparing to this guy. This guy over here is much more developing himself. And this guy is much more on it, in terms of on point. And I'm much more on point about everything I say. And I'm much more able to coach you. And I'm much more able to deliver content that's actually helping you grow. But no matter what, you have to watch it. You have to watch this. And it's much more how it is. And you must understand that no matter what, I'm learning myself how to grow myself. So every single day, I never need a smoke. I make sure every single day I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how to pick up in my life. I'm learning how to grow. I'm learning how to grow myself. And you must understand that no matter what, that you learn how to actually be a better sportsmanship for your life, and make sure that you're learning how to grow in the process. That's what you have to do. Make sure you understand that if you go and do something where you want to go around Australia or something like that, that guess what? Go. Go and do what you want to do. Go around the world if you want. But make sure you understand that no matter what, you have to pour money into your business. And your business is what? Is it traveling around Australia, or is it your father? Is traveling around Australia something important to you, or is it traveling around the world? What do you want? You must understand that you have to have a goal, and you have to set it. Is your family more important than your travels? Actually, what's much more important to you? Then go and do it. You understand? Every single day you must understand that no matter what, that everywhere you go, you'll find a way. You'll find a way through the lifestyle that you want. You must understand every single day that we're living life, yeah? And everybody's living life, but you must live life to be free. And to be free is to self-isolate. Just like coronavirus pandemic is telling us, to self-isolate. And now, because I'm self-isolating, I have a greater chance to succeed than to be with other people anyway. But you must understand, to self-isolate, to be alone, is much better than to be with other people. Because when you're alone, at least you're going to be growing yourself. Everybody's alone already. But that's the thing about self-isolating, and that's why coronavirus is the best pandemic that we've ever had. And it's the best one, and it's helping everybody in some ways. Yes, there is some downs to it, and there's also some climbs to it. And there's plenty of businesses closing, but they're all with family members, and they're all on the government's money right now. I mean, you understand? I mean, every single day you must understand how to grow yourself differently. So if you want to help yourself to achieve something greater for yourself, then learn how to understand how to help yourself to grow. Every single day we're learning how to live life much greater. I mean, learn how to have a nice and beautiful persuasion technique to help yourself to understand straight away that you must grow yourself, and you must go and dwell upon a better way for yourself to grow, and to grow in encouragement, and to grow in understanding that no matter what, that you're going to do a better job for yourself moving forward, and that you're understanding much more business and life itself, and that you're doing something nice and successful every single day with people. Actually, it's very important. And then guess what? I get to watch myself in my life for the next 50 years. I get to watch the assumption of my life and how I've been doing my life. I mean, understand? I'm doing my life the best way I can. I mean, what can I do? I understand straight away I'm doing everything I can. I mean, understand? But sure, although I wasted time. I did waste time before in my teenage years. I was wasting time. I was wasting time with people who are drug addicts, and they're nobodies today. They're nobodies. Although there's somebodies to me. There's somebodies to me. But you must be understanding that everybody's a somebody in life. But the thing is with them is they have no YouTube channels. They have not much going for them. You must understand that you must have much going for you. And you must you must be understanding that no matter what, I was around a crowd of people who were going down. I mean, people who are downers in life. You must understand that no matter what, that since I was around those people, I was also going downhill, because I was around people like that. And then I grew up. I realized the biggest mistake I made was never talking more words. I mean, you understand? That was the biggest mistake I made. I had a beautiful girlfriend in year 10, and she's so beautiful, and she was the most gorgeous woman in high school, I promise you. And I dumped her in one day. We got together for the first day, and day one, I already removed her from my life. I was never ready for a relationship anyway. But you must understand that she's very beautiful. I mean, today she's very fat. I mean, you understand? I mean, what can I do? I mean, that's how it happens. I mean, a woman becomes so beautiful, and then as soon as she has a baby, when she puffs out, she goes fat. I mean, understand? I'm not laughing at her. I'm making sure you understand straight away that it's just life. I mean, understand? So make sure you understand that no matter what, that if you're learning how to grow yourself, that you understand that I went fucking fat too after high school, just like her. But I learned to become a vegan in the process. And I learned to look at the nutritional labels, and I look to say, hey, I mean, yeah, what is this? I say ingredients. I see it has milk. I never want to touch milk, man. I say, oh, what's this? I say, that's an animal product. I don't want to touch that. I mean, yeah. I start really focusing on what's behind the labels of everything. And I stay away from all the cosmetics out there. I never use cosmetics, and it's been already 1 year. Look at my hair. I've been without shampoo for 1 year. And my hair is beautiful. And it has no dandruff as well. I mean, do you understand? I have no dandruff on my hair. I shower every single day. I shower once a day. I mean, I stay away from all cosmetics out there. I never use cosmetics at all. I never use any type of cream. I never use any type of anything of sanitizers or anything like that. I mean, because it never works. I promise you. What I work for. I work for my life. I work for something greater. I mean, in a sense, so every single day I'm learning how to never betray myself. I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how to become the best version of myself. And that's how I'm understanding straight away. And then when I sit down and I look at myself in the mirror, I'm making sure that I'm learning very quickly about how to become the best version. And I'm learning how to actually give you guys a video that you guys will never regret. I mean, understand? I'm making sure that I'm never wasting my time. I'm never wasting any time. But I'm understanding straight away that I have to put something into a video. So when I put something into a video, I'm understanding my business is achieving much more. I have to achieve much more in my business. So I'm understanding it's 9 p.m. now, and I have plenty of time to succeed every single day. I'm understanding I'm working as fast as I can. I mean, what do I need to succeed with? I need to succeed with my business. Because my business is happening. And every single day I'm devoting more time into much more of what I'm doing. So I'm understanding that I'm life coaching myself, I'm penetrating myself, I'm giving more money, I'm making sure that no matter what, that my life coaching is done. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Where I'm doing 1 hour a day of life coaching in video, and I'm doing far more successful attempts on the side over here and there. I'm doing something for nothing. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning how to focus myself and my strategy into becoming the best version of myself always. I'm becoming the best version always. And that's it. I mean, my life coaching attempt is doing excellent. I'm doing excellent in my life coaching. And now my music production is something else. Actually, that's something different. And I'm learning. I'm learning how to find empathy with myself. I mean, you understand? I'm learning how to develop myself as a 29-year young individual. I'm learning how to understand I'm just growing younger. I'm never growing older in my life. I'm growing younger. I'm forever young. I want to be forever young. I mean, I want to be forever young. I mean, every single day, learn how to understand straight away that you need to grow. I mean, you guys need to grow. I mean, no matter what, you guys need to understand how to talk to grow. You have to understand how to talk the ways of growth. Understand? I mean, you must understand how to talk into the growth. I mean, you must understand how to grow within the talk of growing with the talk. I mean, it's all about talking. So this video is what? I mean, it's growth. I mean, this whole video is growth for me, especially because why? Because every single word I said in this video is different from the 500 videos I made before. Every single word is different. It's the same words, but different sentences within different orchestrations in different ways of life. Yeah, you must understand. So I never lie about anything, but every single day you must understand that different words or different wording is what I mean. And you must understand that no matter what day, if I'm learning something different, I'm learning that nice and beautiful way of life. I'm making sure that you guys understanding that no matter what, that there's much more opportunity in Danny Milivojevic today, because I'm actually understanding something. I'm understanding how to grow. I'm understanding how to perform and outperform myself. So make sure every single day I do a nice and beautiful photo of myself as well. And no matter what, you must understand it's much more of a function today to pick up some nice and beautiful clues to make sure that no matter what, that you have that nice and beautiful way and technique forward to make sure that you're moving forward throughout life, and that you're understanding straight away that you learn and grow. I mean, I've done that. I make sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. I make sure every single day I'm learning much more about everything and I'm moving forward. Yeah, I mean, move forward in the orchestration of life. I mean, make sure you understand straight away how you need to grow. I mean, make sure you have to understand straight away how you need to live life on your own. And you have to live life on your own, guys, literally. And you have to understand straight away to move your business forward, because other people are never going to help you. Whereas you must understand, you have to help yourself to grow your business. But to grow business, in terms of to grow your business, is to talk your words. And to talk words is to open up about your business. I mean, you understand? And you must understand that no matter what, that I'm just 29 years of age, I'm very successful with what I do, and I'm moving forward with what I do in my business. I mean, you understand? But people are watching. There's somebody out there watching me. You must understand, I promise you, there are people out there watching me and saying, this man is becoming somebody. Or she's becoming somebody. I can see it. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that there's a hype about me in life. I promise you. Somebody out there is watching me. I promise you. And I understand that no matter what, that my videos definitely. I promise you, this one, in terms of this video, I promise you, definitely somebody's watching me on YouTube. Because that's the way I put it. I put it on YouTube and Mega Drive only. And that way I'm understanding that somebody's watching me. I mean, you understand? So no matter what I'm doing is showing up for a video. Every single day I'm doing 1 hour videos. I mean, that's already 3 years of content in videos. I've been seeing for 3 years of my life, doing video content just for you. I mean, guess what? I promise you, I'm ready. I'd rather do that than anything else. You understand? I promise you, I'd rather just give you content anyway. I mean, it's my higher purpose. I mean, I'd rather be somebody in your heart. I mean, you understand? So every single day I'm learning how to travel through time. I'm traveling through time. I'm making sure that you guys understand straight away. I'm just 29. I'm just 29 years of age. I'm very young. But I see other people, in terms of other people, such as Marlo. He's just 27. I'm pretty sure he's just 28 years of age. And he's very successful in music. But he's never as successful as me in life coaching. I'm very successful in life coaching, but he's successful very much in music production. And guess what? I'm getting there. I'm getting there with music production too. I mean, in a sense, so it's never a competition, but I'm understanding that it's more how it is. And you must understand straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways to improve myself. I'm looking for better ways to understand. So I'm understanding straight away to talk it out. I'm talking out with myself. I'm always talking it out. I'm making sure that no matter what, I have that nice and beautiful way of life, and I'm making sure that I'm never ever in Toastmasters. So I was a person in Toastmasters before. I'm a divine being, but I was in Toastmasters before, but I never need to be in Toastmasters anymore because I understand that it's a long process to go that way. But I understand straight away that I love doing a long process of life, but over there is a short process, I mean, for life. And why is it a short process for me over there? Because I understand it's part of a crowd, and you have to come every single Monday to one spot in life to learn. And I'm never that type of guy. I never come to one spot. I come to one spot across the world, and never just in one spot of the world. I go everywhere around the world growing and learning on my own. And it's much better to learn on my own and to public speak on my own than it is to public speak with other people. I understand? I'd rather public speak on my own. I understand. And why is that? Because I understand, because I get all the spotlight. I get all the spotlight. I'm understanding that. I'm pretty sure if I went to Toastmasters, you must understand that all they do is they sit down and they start reminiscing about who's coming and who's going, and they start doing their actual job. And they say, I mean, listen, they're actually leadership people. And they're leadership people, yes, but I have no time to go to Toastmasters. I can go if they call me. I can give them a speech. I can give them a speech quickly, but I have to go my own direction. But people like that, unfortunately, they never ever want to call you much. I understand. So you must understand that 1% of the people in the planet are very successful at what they do. And I'm just that 1% of the world who's very successful, regardless of what people think of me. But what I'm changing now about my Instagram is I'm learning to penetrate to make it more of a life coaching thing. And instead of just modeling, I'm making my nice and beautiful Instagram more of a life coaching type of thing going. And it's more of a life coaching thing as well. So no matter what, I'm learning how to make more videos on the side here and there about my life, and I'm learning to help myself to explain much more of what I need to do every single day to become much more courageous about my life. So every single day I'm learning how to develop. I'm developing my life. I'm looking for better ways to improve. I'm looking for something to deal with in terms of life. I'm looking to make sure that no matter what, that I can sit for 53 minutes and more doing a life coaching video, guys. I mean, there's no worries about that. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, it's just dedication. I mean, and the more you dedicate, the better for you. So if you can dedicate yourself into something and do something for God's sake every single day, where you can learn to love yourself and you learn how to appreciate yourself, and that you are learning how to be kind and generous, for sure anything can happen. For sure you must understand to show yourself much more in the world. I mean, in a sense, so every single day you must understand straight away to move on, and move on from those people, and move on from the people of the past, so that you can actually go and grow yourself into new people, and so you can understand straight away that you have new mentors as you go along, and so that you have something much more growing for you and happening for you in your life is much more dominant and much more happy for you in your life, to mash it up in a better way, that you're understanding that you must be happy and you must be growing forward and you must be cultivating a better attitude and better mindset about life. And I'm understanding straight away how eternity is watching me. I'm understanding eternity is watching me in life. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm looking for the best attitude I can have to give you guys the best attitude. So right now, I'm understanding that no matter what, I have my laptop in my room over there. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm going to go and listen to Nicky Romero, who is a music producer, and he's going to teach me some stuff about music production, because I gained $120 to teach me something. So I'm making sure anyway, it's just that way, yeah? I mean, you have to understand that no matter what, that it's just the way I feel. And I have to understand straight away that if you are growing yourself differently, that you learn much more about life, and that you're learning every single day how to grow your life, because no matter what you're doing every single day is learning how to be positive. Learn how to be positive with yourself, and every single day you understand straight away that no matter what you're doing, that you're very, very fast in the technique of living life forward. And you have to understand that when you're living life moving forward, that you're actually learning how to actually penetrate and love your life much greater. Is the whole deal. I promise you must understand that. I promise you. Now, Gary Vaynerchuk is much more on point about what he's doing about marketing and everything. So he is actually very successful in terms of marketing online and promoting himself as a brand. But you have to understand, I'm much more successful in terms of other aspects of life, and you must understand that no matter what, I'm very successful also in the Nice and Beautiful marketing arrangement as well. And you must understand that no matter what, that you go and look at Gary Vee in terms of Gary Vaynerchuk and go and check him out because he's very successful. And you must understand every single day, you have to understand straight away, I'm learning and growing. I understand that I'm just better than yesterday. I promise you, Gary Vaynerchuk is better than yesterday too. I promise you must understand, I'm just better than yesterday also. You must understand, so every single day, that no matter what, if you're going and growing yourself, everybody must, I realize if you're going and growing yourself, then I realize everything in terms of life has to be happening for you. But the more you give in terms of life and the more words you give, the more you'll find a way. I promise you there is a way and there's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough in your life. But it's the way of giving money. Now look at those ways. Look at ways of having more money in your life where you can actually give that money to the best ways of life. So you can grow yourself in the best ways. And learn to orchestrate business with life, with family, with music production, with life coaching, and with advertising and promotion, and with also making sure that you have the best brand and awareness, and making sure that you understand straight away how you go around life traveling as well. In a sense, so no matter what, that you're learning that nice and beautiful architecture of life, but just do your best. Do your best without going broke. In a sense, so every single day, learn how to understand straight away that no matter what, now I'm somebody who always has money in his pocket. I always have money in my pocket, regardless of the situation. I always have money in my pocket, and I'm doing my best, always. And I have a family of my own. I have everything I ever need. Understand? Because I'm successful. I'm successful to some extent. You must understand that no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to understand that my dad has been watching the television for 57 minutes now. He's been watching the television while I've been giving you words. Who's more successful? I'm more successful because I've been giving you words of encouragement. I've been giving you some ideas, trying to help you, while he has been watching television. So anybody who's watching television ends up like my father. So my father is very, let's say, somebody who's very important to my life. But it's very, very, let's say, saddening to see him like that. But I'm never getting upset. I'm never getting saddened by it. I'm never sad. But it's more how I'm never upset. I'm happy for him. I'm actually happy for him. I'm happy for him, and that's the way it is. You must understand that it's much more how I'm growing myself. So every single day you must understand that he's over there watching TV, and I'm happy about it. I love that he's watching TV, but look at his legacy. His legacy is something in life, but he has to always do better, and he has to go and do a video like this so he can come and level up himself to my level so he can do much greater, yeah? Although make sure you understand that you never ever talk bad about people or talk good about people. So understand, I'm never sad about anything. I'm never trying to be sad. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm never saddening myself. I'm making sure every single day you must understand that it's just the way it is. But you must understand that when somebody's watching TV, like my dad, he could have been doing a life coaching video like this for you and becoming more successful. That's what I'm saying. You're saying, so you can be always becoming more, always, you can be becoming always more successful for yourself because you always have a business with yourself and you mind your business. I say you mind your business and you have to be minding your business all the time, and you always have to understand straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways of dealing with life. I'm looking for better ways of improving. So there's always a way to improve and there's always a way to do life, But as soon as you do life, then you're doing something greater. So every single day, learn to understand straight away how to encourage yourself. I mean, just encourage yourself to do greater throughout life so you can understand straight away how to love life. So no matter what I do, I'm always understanding straight away how to understand my life. I have to understand my life. I have to be someone much more encouraging. I have to be someone much more about life and freedom. And I have to do a greater life for myself, because that's the only way to live life.